Hi and welcome back to this video. Today I want to talk about a new update just rolled out yesterday on Midjourney. Now we have version 4C. What is different in version 4C? So basically this was not a planned rollout as it looks like here. So they say in the Midjourney announcement channel that some people reported problems in generating images. So what they did is they just made version 4C. And important for you is to know that the aspect ratios will not work if you have 4A or 4B in your prompt. So you may have generated images, or you may want to copy images from different people or image prompts from different people, and you try it out and you try to make this new formats that we have available now, but it will not work. And I will show you why that is, and you don't have to worry too much about it because on default it will already be okay. So if you go to the Midjourney website, I go to docs.midjourney.com and you will see here these are the aspect ratios that are supported. But these aspect ratios are not supported anymore for A and B as it seems in the announcement. So we have to use the current version, and this will be of course automatically. If you go to the settings, there's not really anything that you could change back or forward in the regular settings. So this is set to version 4 and it's by default since yesterday using version 4C. This is important to know. And now you can just like explained here, use the aspect ratios of images. And we have a lot of new aspect ratios, which are really great. So the 16:9, for example, is really a great aspect ratio. And I will test that out. I will just type in imagine and then beautiful woman, for example, and then you would just type the aspect ratio. You can type it out. So there's an example here, like we aspect 1:1. Or what I like to do, I will just use the AR here, the command AR. I type AR and then I will make it 16:9 to test it out. Let's see what is going on. And then I also want to show you if you for some reason have this, you found this prompt and you copy it from the internet. Of course, it should be more complicated. If you copy it, this is not very special. Then I would just try if you happen to find a prompt which would be style, have a style inside, like the 4A, it could also be 4B. I would just want to show what happens if you find that and try to execute it. So custom aspect ratios other than 3:2 or 2:3 are not supported in this version 4A and 4B. So what you need to do is if you find an old prompt that has that inside, just take away the style and then it will work for the new aspect ratios. You see, it's really nice images that are created here. And also there is another very nice one. If we go back to the website and have a look on the new aspect ratios, we can also try something. I just copy and paste it in again, so I don't have to type it. I will just take away what we don't need. The aspect ratios I will change now. Just make a very long one, like a very high picture. I would just use the 4:7. And like I told you, this will be done automatically because it's version 4C for Midjourney, so you don't have to worry about if you just use the standard version. Just if you find some kind of prompt that has got the old style inside the 4A or 4B, this would be an issue and it would give you an error message. But this looks really great, and we're going to click on it on a second and see how are the details. And this is a really new, nice format, as you can see. And it's really good to make some posters or some other stuff, because till now, as you know, it was sometimes quite difficult if you're producing posters or if you're an artist, sometimes it was quite difficult to get the image ratio, the image aspect ratio for it. But now it's really perfect. Look at that results. They're really nice. And just as a reminder for you, if you want to upscale this lady, it would be the lady 1, lady 2, lady 3, lady 4. So That means if I want to upscale this image, I want to make it bigger, I just press here. If I want to make more variations of this lady, I just press here and get more variations. One last thing I want to show you that's also pretty new. It's not brand new, but pretty new. It's now much easier to blend images together. And there's a new command in Midjourney which you can use, which is called blend. You just pick the blend, and what is interesting now is that it's actually not uploading the images, it's just taking the images from your hard drive. You don't have to drag them into it, so it's just combining them, it seems, before it's actually putting them on there. So I will just combine, let's say, these two images, which is one a man, one a woman. And let's just see what comes out if it's blending all the stuff together. So let's wait a second, and as soon it is finished, I will be back. The blending is not done now, but I wanted to show you the image result of what we have done. So this was the lady number one here that we actually upscaled. It's really nice. The image quality is pretty nice, as you can see. And also, this was the first variation of the ladies, and then we have here the second ones. That's really nice, and so you can play around with that. And we will look in a different video at the seeds. So you can use an image seed to keep it consistent. So if you really like a character and you want to work on it, there is something called a seed, and you can use the seed. So let's just wait for the blending result of the images, and then we are done for today. As you see now on the screen, it's already starting to blend the images together, and it's quite interesting because this was a male and a female character. So we will see what is coming up, if it's more going to be a female or male character. So these are funny things you can do. You can mix yourself or other images with some pop stars or famous people, and you can really get interesting results. You see, so it seems to have matched the images quite well. There's the beard of the man, and there's a lot of feminine characters as well. So it's pretty interesting, the outcome of this image, I would say. So that's all for today. That was just about the new Midjourney update, which is now 4C. And I hope to see you in the next video. And we have new aspect ratios now, which is pretty great. See you. Bye-bye.